This one is going to be kind of hit and miss. Just felt like getting on to try it. Okay, so let's just. I did a blues thing here where basically when I started out, years ago I did something like this. Okay, my piano teacher taught me that, and that was back in the 70s, maybe really early 80s, but I think it was that. But I don't do it anymore because I found out that I think it was Art Tatum. He was playing. I primarily use 3 fingers, the strongest fingers. Okay. Okay, I can play an F7. Okay. Now listen to this. Now make a judgment call. That's okay, right? But listen to the different sound here when I go to 4 chord. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to just play an F7, but when I come, like a lot of times I'll play it, I might do instead of an F over the F, I might instead over the B flat, I might do a D blues. Okay, so like I'll play an F7, and then I'll play like a B flat, and I have a tendency to play that D blues there, like in Georgia. Okay, so just a feel for it, I'll do an F7, okay, and then maybe I'll play. It's hard to. I just don't have a tendency to play the F blues over an F chord. It works, but it works better to me. It works better to me over a B flat or flat 7. And then on the 5 chord, I just use, I'm not saying it's the best, but I use basically a triad over that. A triad right here of the C, E, G, and I use this right here, it's a tetrad, it's a C7. And all I'm doing is, I'm doing a C7, and a C, and I'm kind of holding this. Sometimes you're doing a boogie. And all I'm doing there is just, been doing it for years. Kind of taught myself. I taught myself that. Okay. Now this right here, I don't use the C7. Don't walk out of C7. I use the C6. Now what I'll do is I'll do a C6. But if you do a C6 and you're doing a C, this is not so obvious. But watch this. I'm doing a C6 with the right hand. Okay, if you wrote it out in music, this would be below the middle C, okay? Okay, but this right here, is for all practical purposes. So I'm hitting this note right here. that's the 13th. So if I got a C6 and a C7, I automatically have a C13, which I think is pretty cool. A lot of times I make a C13 like that. That's a pretty cool thing too. I'll touch on that in a minute. But basically I'm going up on force and coming down. Okay, I'm coming down with that. And then what's really cool about this is that you go to force. I'm just apparently going to talk about it for a minute. And if I go to force, okay, that's a C and a B flat, an E and an A. Now that right there is a C13. Okay, don't worry about a 5. You don't need it. Jazz, you don't need it. Your other instrument's probably going to be playing that anyway. Okay, and then I come and I move this to, I maybe do a walk up. Okay, and then or maybe C, E flat, E, F, and when I hit F, I come down, bring all fingers down, and I have an F, E flat, and a flat, okay? Or you can think of it as G sharp in this case. And why I do that, because if I got a C13 here, see that C13? I'll move it down here. You can see it all. I don't know how good, okay? And then go to F, and I'm just going to go directly instead of walk up, okay? And see how nice that is? That right there is think in terms of F. F, and that's an A, which is the third. That's a flat 7, which is always a hold from the root. Okay, always a hold. Like if you say, if you want the flat 7 real quick, you want flat 7 within like, you know, E flat, D flat. That's flat 7. A flat, B, G flat. D flat, okay, it'd be C flat or B. Just that quick. It's a lot faster than that. It's just, you know, you can take your hand like this. Okay, so you can find literally, if you ever have a problem, say you're playing, somebody says, go to the flat 7 chord. Well, the flat 7 means you're going down a whole, okay? And a really common thing is go from a flat 7. So this is so call that the 1. There's your flat 7. You go to your 4. Da, 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 okay, we're just going all over the place today. So that's a flat 7 chord. Okay, so if you ever want to know what the flat 7 is, so you can think of it as chords, or you can think of it as a note. Okay, but if I'm thinking C, flat 7 will be there. Full tone, B flat, B A flat, B G flat, F would be E flat, G would be C. That's how fast you can think of it. Good news, good news. Okay, what's the good news? Good news is if I want the 6 of something, I don't have to count up to 6. What? Or go down a minor third. I guess either way it works, but what about this? What about this? I know that a flat 7 is 1 whole tone down. Well, what about going a tone down another half step? What would that be? Well, guess what it is? That's a 6. And guess what a 6 is with a flat 7? I've got this over here. C, E, G. There's your flat 7. Okay? Now I could be lazy and just go like this. That's kind of crunchy sound. But if I do it here, that's a 13. How did I find out? Wow. That's the importance of these flat 7s. You move them up. Watch this. When they go up in the extensions, they turn the 6, which is right below it, turns into a 13. Okay? That's pretty important. So now, I can tell you right away, just takes just a little extra thought. What is the sixth of, let's say, E flat? Okay, the sixth is, by the way, let's see. How did I do that so fast? I wasn't even thinking about it. Okay. Six of E flat is a C. That means if I'm playing an E flat 7, right here, that's E flat 7, by the way, because there's your E flat, came down here to, okay? Now, wait a minute. I want to know what the 13th is, okay? 13th is C. Okay? Now, did I sit and think about that? Well, let's count it. Okay? Now, remember, if we said that's, I've never done it before, to be honest with you. I played it, okay? But E flat, if this is in D, the 13th, let's count it. But we must count up in the key of E flat, okay? So E flat has 3 flats, and it's E flat, F, G, A flat, B flat, C. That's the 6th, by the way. There's your clue right there. Okay? And then D, which is the 7th. 8th, we could have just gone A. Okay? And then we can go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay?